Have you ever wondered why Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are on the way to lead Africa's economic growth? It's a question that might surprise you, given the historical challenges these countries have faced. Yet, as we speak, an economic revolution is brewing in the heart of Africa. In the shifting sands of the Sahel, these three nations are emerging as unlikely champions of economic development. A trifecta of potential, each with their unique strengths and resources, Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are making headlines for all the right reasons. From Niger's vast uranium deposits to Mali's gold-rich soils and Burkina Faso's booming cotton industry, these nations are carving out a new economic narrative, one that challenges the conventional wisdom about African economies. And it's not just about natural resources, they're embracing innovation, investing in their people, and leveraging partnerships to fuel their growth. So let's pull back the curtain and explore this exciting development. Join us on this economic journey as we delve into the reasons behind this unexpected rise. Africa, a continent rich in resources yet struggling economically, but things are changing. When we think of Africa's economy, we often paint with a broad brush, associating it with images of poverty and economic struggle. However, this perspective overlooks the continent's vast economic potential, diversity, and the rapid growth seen in some of its nations. Let's consider Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso. At first glance, they might not seem like the typical powerhouses of economic growth. They don't boast massive oil reserves like Nigeria or the diamond mines of Botswana. Yet these three countries are showing remarkable growth, defying the economic stereotypes associated with Africa. Niger, the uranium giant, is leveraging its vast uranium reserves to fuel its economy. Mali, the gold powerhouse, is harnessing its rich gold mines to drive economic growth. Burkina Faso, the cotton king, is using its cotton production to weave a stronger economy. But the path to growth is not without its hurdles. These countries grapple with issues such as political instability, poor infrastructure, and the effects of climate change, which pose significant challenges to their economic development. However, they are turning these challenges into opportunities. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are investing in infrastructure, improving their political stability, and adopting innovative ways to combat climate change. These measures are not only helping them overcome their challenges, but are also driving their economies forward. In the grand scheme of things, these three countries represent a broader trend across Africa. They are part of a wave of African nations defying the odds, overcoming their challenges, and driving economic growth. They are a testament to Africa's potential and its capacity to surprise us. So while Africa's economic landscape is still a work in progress, it's important to recognize the growth and potential that exists within its borders. The stories of Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso are just a few examples of the economic resilience and potential that Africa possesses. Now let's uncover the factors contributing to this economic upswing in these African countries. Niger, a country with one of the world's largest uranium deposits, is making remarkable strides. Situated in West Africa, Niger has been steadily edging its way to economic prominence, and the main catalyst for this transformation? Uranium. Uranium, often associated with nuclear energy and weapons, is a metal with immense value. It is the backbone of Niger's economy, contributing significantly to the country's gross domestic product. This element, buried deep within Niger's rich terrains, has become its ticket to an economic boom. The uranium mining industry in Niger is not a recent development. Rather, it has been a long-established sector since the 1960s. Over the years, it has evolved, adapted, and grown, and today it represents a substantial portion of the nation's exports. Now let's take a moment to understand the impact of this industry on Niger's economy. As per the most recent data, uranium mining contributes around a third of Niger's export revenue. That's a hefty slice of the economic pie. And it's not just about the present. There's potential for future growth too. Despite the fluctuations in global uranium prices, Niger's uranium industry has shown resilience. It continues to be a reliable source of income for the country, and with strategic planning and investment, it could fuel Niger's economic growth even further. Moreover, the government of Niger is making concerted efforts to ensure that the uranium mining industry remains sustainable. It has been implementing policies and regulations to safeguard the environment and the well-being of its citizens, while also promoting economic development. However, it's worth noting that uranium isn't the only card Niger has up its sleeve. The country also has significant deposits of gold, coal, and oil. These resources, coupled with the country's strategic location and growing population, could make Niger a key player in Africa's economic scene. So, what does this mean for Niger? It means that the country has a unique opportunity to leverage its natural resources, particularly uranium, to drive economic growth and improve the living standards of its people. Indeed, Niger is leveraging its uranium wealth to carve a niche in Africa's economic scene. Next we turn to Mali, a nation whose economy glitters with gold. A landlocked country in West Africa, Mali is a place where the heart of the economy beats to the rhythm of gold mining. It is the third largest gold producer on the continent, a testament to the richness of its soil and the industriousness of its people. This isn't a recent development though. The history of gold mining in Mali is as old as the country itself, dating back to the days of the great Malian empires. This legacy continues today with the gold sector contributing significantly to the nation's gross domestic product. But what exactly makes Mali's gold industry so robust? The answer lies in a combination of abundant resources, favorable government policies, and dedicated local and international investments. The nation is home to some of the largest untapped gold reserves in Africa, and the government has taken significant steps to attract investment into the sector. The results? A flourishing gold industry that not only boosts the national economy but also provides employment opportunities for thousands of Malians. This is particularly significant in a country where job creation is crucial to socio-economic stability. However, the story doesn't end there. The future of Mali's gold sector looks even more promising. With continued exploration and investment, Mali's gold reserves could potentially last for several more decades. This means sustained economic growth and a golden future for the nation. But let's not overlook the challenges. Like any other industry, the gold sector in Mali faces its share of hurdles. These range from infrastructure development to environmental concerns. Yet, with the right strategies and a commitment to sustainable practices, these challenges can be turned into opportunities for further growth. In conclusion, the story of Mali's gold sector is one of resilience, growth, and immense potential. It's a narrative that shines as brightly as the precious metal itself, highlighting the country's economic strength and its potential to contribute significantly to Africa's overall economic growth. Mali, with its golden economy, is certainly a force to be reckoned with. Lastly, we look at Burkina Faso, the cotton king of Africa. This landlocked nation, nestled in the heart of West Africa, boasts the largest cotton industry on the continent. A patchwork of white gold, Burkina Faso's cotton fields stretch as far as the eye can see, a testament to the country's agricultural prowess. Cotton is more than just a crop in Burkina Faso, it's the lifeblood of the economy. The industry provides employment for over 2 million people. That's nearly 12% of the population. It's a significant contributor to the country's GDP and a major player in its export market. But what's truly fascinating is the industry's potential for future growth. Burkina Faso's cotton sector has experienced a steady increase in yield per hectare over the past decade. This is thanks, in part, to the application of innovative farming techniques and advanced seed varieties. These advancements have not only boosted the sector's productivity, but have also improved the quality of Burkina Faso's cotton, making it highly sought after on the global market. The government recognizes this potential and has implemented policies to support the industry's growth. These include investing in infrastructure to improve the transportation of cotton from farms to factories and exploring ways to add value to the cotton before it's exported. Beyond the economic benefits, the cotton industry also plays a crucial role in Burkina Faso's social fabric. Many rural communities depend on cotton farming for their livelihoods. The industry's growth, therefore, has a direct impact on poverty reduction and rural development. But the industry's success isn't without its challenges. Climate change, pests, and diseases are constant threats. However, the resilience and determination of Burkina Faso's farmers, coupled with the government's supportive policies, are helping to overcome these hurdles. In conclusion, Burkina Faso's thriving cotton industry is a shining example of the country's economic potential. Through continued investment and innovation, this cotton king could lead the charge in Africa's economic rise. Burkina Faso, with its cotton-rich economy, is indeed a rising star. Niger, Mali, and Burkina Faso, 3 countries leading Africa's economic growth. As we've discovered, each of these nations boasts unique economic strengths that are propelling them to the forefront of Africa's economic evolution. Niger, the uranium giant, harnesses the power of its rich uranium reserves, fueling not just its own growth but contributing to global energy needs. Mali, the gold powerhouse, with its abundant gold resources, is striking it rich and providing a solid foundation for its economy. And let's not forget Burkina Faso, the cotton king, spinning its cotton industry into a significant contributor to its GDP. These countries are vibrant examples of how natural resources, when managed and utilized effectively, can drive economic growth. And with the right policies and strategies, they are paving the way for a future where African nations are the leading economies in the world. These three nations are indeed shaping up to become Africa's next economic powerhouses.